grind, it's 24/7. I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors, and they was.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
They crossed the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when I wanna
Yeah.
get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Chosen one, born to shine. Try. I know that it's my time.
I'm on a new level.
A gorgeous look at a place of NFL history. Welcome to Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Here's Tommy Malott on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Ready. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
95.
Throwing is Rattler. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down carry for Pacheco. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Yellow, 22. Black, ultra. 6, mega. Set, huh?
2nd and 6 now. He puts some juice on a deep throw down. It's an New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. George Pickens the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Vegas!
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 7. Caught by the rookie from NC State. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Been a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
What is that?
Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So that brings up 2nd down. To the air yet again, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Again, it's Williams. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Saints take over after forcing the 1st turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
1st down, New Orleans.
Shoot, yellow. Let's go. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears take over as he records his 10th career INT.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Running right with Mitchell. Now the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
3rd down, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Williams on the play action. Throw left side, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
What is up?
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we're through one. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. On play action, here's Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Finds him over the middle. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Williams again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for its performance.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. The play goes nowhere.
And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears parlay the interception into points. DJ for the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Ready?
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Oh, he loses the football. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do. Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play. And that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now.
Ready, flip. Watch forward. Watch forward.
A give to Mitchell, running left. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
To throw is Williams. He brings it in. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Williams. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Vegas! What is up?
Mitchell can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
What is up?
They go to him again. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback after the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Motioning the tight end now. On the gun, Rattler. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27.
2nd and 3. Spins out of one stop. Juke the defender. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And the Saints first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Rattler.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Throwing is Rattler. Caught by his back, Kamara. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Hits him on the out route. Broke through the tackle. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Ready?
From the 31. This is Ingram working the left side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. He's got time here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Hey, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32.
They'll throw it again. And they finally get to him. He just kept hanging on to that football, and they drop him. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Right, 95, 10.
Rattler. Connecting on the slant. A great play does not get the 1st down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4th. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout.
Here we go. Ready.
Rattler to the air now. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
He'll make his way through for a pick up a 4. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Oh, it's an interception. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now he's York to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Vegas!
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. Big man showing up the yards. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Set, cut.
Now Rattler. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Ready, cut, cut.
Pistol snap to Rattler. Rattler's hit. The ball's out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, was 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long.
Red, sight, 6, red, 33, yellow.
Running back, motioning right.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Punt team on the field. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Right side to Mitchell. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
The one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
21-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, and the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Here we go, 4th down with Williams. It's on target to Moore. And he reaches the 35 before going out. They hit him for 5 yards. successful conversion. They're set up at the 35 now.
What is up?
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Mitchell again. Past midfield to the 45. Down the sideline inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take their lead with a 3-score advantage.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 7.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on, set.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
2nd and 4. Finds him over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
What is going on?
Williams on the play action. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
What is it up?
Trying again, following the sack. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
So read here and get to Mitchell. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the 4th quarter. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Another try following the sack. Big strike here to Moore. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Agnew on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here's cut.
From the gun, Rattler. Goes right downfield to Olave. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready. 60 ready. Cut.
Throwing is Rattler. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st. Offense in the hurry up here. Rattler setting to throw. All the time. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down. Here's Rattler. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6.
I think they needed that pick 6 to secure this win. That shifted up court just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears continue piling onto this lead.
Saints 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Agnew on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Fight. 6, 2, 1. Come on. Ready.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Looking slant route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice choke plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. He's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
First down, Saints.
Rattler to the air now. That's Pickens with the catch outright. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Working quickly here.
First down,
Ready.
First down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's
Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! Hit by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Yes.
Again, this is Mitchell. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. His kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now Rattler on the play fake. It's caught right side by Johnson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10.
Shot working from the gun. That's complete to Kamara on the check down. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way to that red zone. That timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Man in motion, headed right. To throw again here, it's Chubb. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
The Saints will line up.
Here we go. There's one final shot. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Saints.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Bears get this kick, and that spells the end of this ball game. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.